Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. All right, listen, for your Monday madness, it is some serious madness going on right now. And if you want to make good use of your dollars on this Monday morning, let's take a look at some of the tools that's going to move the needle in your business. If this is your first time to this channel, please go ahead and like, subscribe. Only if you want to look at different ways to extend your lifetime deal tools, or you're looking to grow your digital marketing practice. All right, so now we have a last call here, right? So you're noticing every week there's a theme, or every month there's something new dropping. Last call, Sumo Day, AppSumo Day, Plus Members Day. You're having all these different things, so you have to be prepared. You never know on these Mondays, right? It's getting hard out here in these LTD streets. Let's just get into it. So we have a last call here. Got a couple tools here. I didn't see anything to me that jumped out that would allow me to move the needle. I think Replique, I think it's called Replique. Yeah, Replique was different, right? I kind of like what they were doing. I just don't know the long-term viability of a tool like this, right? Replique allows you to make these videos with personal outreach. I don't know if people are still doing that, but it is very good at what it does, right? So I thought they did a pretty good job, but that's not the best tool that I saw. Meiro is back. Meiro is a pretty solid tool at making, you can use these for lead magnets. You can have people take quizzes and things of that nature. You can create the quizzes from scratch with AI, which I think that does a pretty darn good job of. I have a video for that. I'll put that in the description below. And I didn't see anything to me that moved the needle, but I did see something that you need to pay attention to. So let me show it to you. Let's get right into it. I don't even want to spend that much time. I just want to show it to you and see if you're thinking. Now, we already talked about if you took advantage of SuiteDash, right? Because I think SuiteDash is coming back. Let's take a look at it, because I only want you to pay attention to this because I'm going somewhere with this. So let's look at SuiteDash really quick. So I'm going to put in SuiteDash, but I want you to, I'm telling you this for a reason. So there's 9 days left for SuiteDash, right? You must own a SuiteDash. So in this day and age, right, people's like, oh, I'm going to do I want to do a course or whatever. This is beyond courses. I want to create a course. I want to create an experience. SuiteDash is going to give you, it's the best tool for that, because it really takes your ideas and put it into 100% white label, 1000% white labeled opportunity. So that's what SuiteDash does. And it also allows you to put a PWA, progressive web application, on a person's desktop or on their phone. So it does allow you to do that. So this is a very unique tool. But let me tell you another tool. And it's just, what SuiteDash, and honestly, and I have a SuiteDash course, because SuiteDash is really, really big. So I do have a SuiteDash course. Hopefully that's in the description as well. I got a lot of things going on. But listen, if you want a SuiteDash Lite, like if you don't want to do all the heavy lifting, you cannot deploy a SuiteDash in a day. It takes you a couple of weeks, probably a good month, working it and tweaking it and getting it the way you want it to look. I'm so familiar with it now, it takes me less time to introduce my SuiteDashes, right? My SuiteDash portals. But SuiteDash is a members portal, or a members business portal, which can be customized. So I'm only telling you that because there's a SuiteDash, which is 1000% white labeled, or there's another tool. I have not seen this tool come back, but it showed up surprisingly today, and that tool is super okay. You can thank me later. I promise you can thank me later, because you didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming. I never thought that they would come back to AppSumo. Their customer support is on point. Their portal's on point. So these are just portals, right? These are built intuitive client portals. This tool is no joke. Please use my link below. I think that I did another video on this as well. I think I'll put that in the description as well to take a look at this, a deeper dive. I'm not going to go that deep, and I want to show you the surface of it, right? So let me take a look at this, right? And this is $69. Now, a good purchase if you are going to look at this. I would look at a tier 3, right? I would look at a tier 2, but probably a tier 3. You probably don't really need no more than a tier 3. I wouldn't even do a tier 4 because it changes the terabyte space. But you get white labeling at tier 2, right? You get white labeling at tier 2. What I wanted was the ability to have tier 3 gives me unlimited pages, unlimited team members, unlimited task management, right? And unlimited projects. I think the sweet spot is tier 3 for this tool, but you definitely can get away with a tier 2, right? And let me just show you this, right? This is going to blow you away. So this is my landing page for my Super OK. Boom. Nasty. You like that, right? And so what happens is this, for my people that are trying to get into my portals, this is the way they get in here, right here with my Super OK, right? So that's my Super OK. You get in there, you're going to see all these different portals that I have for all these different these projects that I have going on. This is sick, right? And so what you have here is even if you go inside. So the one I showed you, that's just the landing page for this one. You get inside here and you can create these embeddable widgets and files, right? A person could try to get to different things that they're working on, right? And so these are nice, right? If a person wanted to so I embed these, and this is just, I was trying to toy around with what I wanted as a background. I think I changed it, but inside here, when people log into this, when they log inside my client portal, they can use these different things. They got billing, they got social media management. They have a business center here. And then I have social media management. Let's take a look at this one. So from inside there, they can go and manage and look at some other things for this to do. This is for their social media management. That's inside of there. So again, you could do a lot with Super OK. This is a tool that I fell in love with when I got it. This is listen, you can do a lot. You can do a lot of embeddable widgets and all that. So what I would compare these to, when I looked at this and I looked at SuiteDash, is this is a super light version of SuiteDash. SuiteDash has a lot of moving parts. If you're going to run a full-blown business and have a lot of moving parts, have a lot of links, and have just a lot of interaction, you want community built in, you want all that little stuff, then yeah, I would go with the SuiteDash. But if you want just a super high level portal that can still get you out, this is a lighter version of a SuiteDash. So if I'm here this month and I have limited funds, I am literally looking at either Super OK, right? Super OK, or I'm looking at SuiteDash. One or the other. A lot of these other things, they're nice to have, they're nice novelties, but I'm talking about where you can move the needle in your business, right? I can move the needle in my business. I would tell you guys about LaunchPod. You guys already know about that. That's on in 2 days. LaunchPod, let's take a look really quick on what they've done since they've been here. This tool is progressing very fast, kind of expensive tool, but it is a tool that has made its money with me. All right, so let's take a look at LaunchPod really quick. Other than that, I mean, it's Monday Madness, but a lot of this stuff, I want to move the needle in my business. And if you don't have any of these tools, that's fine. Some of these tools I'm not that familiar with. I don't do a lot of WordPress anymore. I just couldn't even keep up with all the WordPress changes and updates and all that. So other than that, let's look at LaunchPod really quick. I just want to show you what they've done since they've been here. All right, since LaunchPod, this is amazing because we had the founders on the show. There should be a link up there for that as well. But listen, when they first came, they had podcasts and audio blogs. I think is what they had. And then they said audiobooks is coming. Well, audiobooks is here and educational content is here. To me, this tool for the type of content that it's able to produce is by far worth its weight in gold, because you can do background music, you can tell stories. I put together my first audiobook and I used my voice and uploaded. I was over, how do you say it? they did some things that I did not expect. So I was thoroughly impressed with the audiobooks, right? Haven't did the educational content yet. I definitely want to take a look at that. But the audiobooks, I was totally surprised on. Totally surprised. And if I can, here's what I'll do. I actually will put a link, remind me in the comments to put a link to a sample of my audiobook. If you're going to pick it up and use my code. If you guys are not going to do that, it's fine. I won't put a sample in there. But if you want to see a sample of it, comment below. And if you guys want me to do it, if you got this far in the video, I'll put a sample in there. It's going to blow you away of the audiobook that I put together for LaunchPod. So, hey, this has been Jenny Jones. Listen, for your Monday madness, this is a lot of madness going on, but let's move the needle in our business where we want it to move. Let's take a look at that Super OK. I promise you, Super OK was here 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I never thought they'd come back. I actually reached out to them because once I told people about them, I says, hey, are you guys ever coming back? They're like, yeah, it's highly unlikely we'll be back. Well, they're back. Also, do not forget this Wednesday, I'm having a debate with one of the founders. He thinks that outbound marketing is the best. I think that inbound marketing is the best. We are going to go head to head, old-fashioned political style debate on inbound marketing versus outbound marketing. Do not miss that. You're going to miss a treat. You're going to learn something. As always with my lives, you're going to learn something. And for you listening this long, I always have these Easter eggs at the end. So again, we are going to have a debate. You want to chime into that? That's going to be a link in the description as well. That way you can just get the notification when that starts. That's this Wednesday at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. Goodbye for now.